Hello. Hello, hello, hello. Howdy, hi, welcome. Come on in. We're drawing more. I know it's been kind of a lot of art streams, back to back to back, but, I'm having too much fun. You can't stop me. This is also a great way for you all to get a gauge on when tomorrow's stream, the Teto stream, will begin. So, an hour and a half earlier than this stream. There you go. Just in case you're like me and you're bad at like time zones, that's how you can figure out when tomorrow's stream begins. Tomorrow's stream for Summer Teto starts an hour and a half earlier than today's stream did. So there you go. I just stopped stream. Like I stream just so I could say that. We're drawing more magical girls. Because I'm having fun. I'm drawing magical girls. How's my day? My day has been kind of boring, honestly. Been doing a lot of job hunting today because I hate my job. And so I don't want to be there anymore. Yeah, we'll do that. But also, applying to places is like the least fun thing. One of the least fun things you can do. My favorite part is how you can so often put in your resume, like you can just upload your resume, but then you still have to manually put in all the information anyway, and it's like, then why? Then why did you let me? By the way, here's what we got going on. We got this girl, very cute. And then we got this one, also very cute. And then we got this one. I've got some extra things I want to add to her, but still cute. And then her, very cute. And yeah, we're doing magical girls. Oops, only yellow edition today. So, yippee. And then I've already drawn up all the blue magical girls too. Because these are sketched in my sketchbook. That's why there's this, like, texture here. This is just my pencil. Like, my pencil work. You know, that's the least straight line I've ever illustrated. So yeah, we've got, blue magical girls on the horizon. I'll probably be doing pink ones next. I do have a bit of an update. I'm sorry to all the orange likers out there. I'm not doing orange. Let me explain why. It's not just because I don't like orange. It's because, so I want these all to be available on my merch shop. Hang on, I need to make sure these eyes are like even. Shouldn't be dropping important information while drawing eyes. Okay, there we go. Yeah, I want all these to be available on my merch shop as sticker bundles. So, like, for example, these 4 girls would be 1 sticker bundle. Easy. Easy peasy. But the thing is, sorry, I'm drawing eyes. So I want them all to be available at the same time, so I can also offer, like, a super bundle sale. So we got the sticker sheets of, like, all of the, like, yellow magical girls. Like, that's 1 sticker sheet, you know? And then also, you can get, like, a bundle of all the colors, like a rainbow bundle. The problem is, I can only have 5 things in a bundle. You might remember that really jostled my jimmies with the, astrological sign magical girls. Because I couldn't do 12 or 6 nicely, which really threw me for a loop. So I can only have a maximum of 5 in a bundle. And so that meant I had to lower my number, because I was going to do, we've already done green, this is yellow, and then I was also going to do orange, blue, pink, and purple. But that's 6 colors. And so I had to pivot slightly. And remove 1 color from the lineup, and let's be honest, orange was already like, sort of on the chopping block. And not just because I don't like orange, but just because I feel like there's a lot of overlap between yellow and orange magical girls anyway. I think Pretty Cure is a good example of how that could become blurry. So yeah, orange did not make it, and I feel like this just offers more diversity in terms of kind of palette anyway. What's up, booby butt? What do you want? The cats are also being pretty silly today. Pippin is especially, being a bit of a goofy goober, so don't be too surprised if I stop drawing so I can give him pets and ask him what's up, you know? So, there you go. That's what we're doing today. Twiins hates citrus fruits that aren't yellow or green, which is funny. I actually, of citrus fruits, I don't mind oranges. I've come around to the orange fruit. I just don't, I'm not huge on the orange color. Maybe eventually we'll do like another round where we can get orange and like, you know, niche colors, orange and red, because we're doing pink. Not pink and red, but it's like, come on, we're doing magical girls. They're gonna be pink. So maybe I could, you know, do orange and red and, like, black and white and maybe throw brown in there, I don't know. But yeah, for now, this is the plan, Stan. The rainbow according to Twiins. PYBG, yeah. Twiins stopping midstream to appease a cat. Unprecedented. I noticed something. I've been doing a lot of, like, research, and by research, that means, like, looking at other people's good, cool art. And I realized that I think every magical girl I've drawn so far, but for both green and yellow here, I think they all have, like, sleeveless dresses. Which, I don't know, that fascinated me. I do prefer, like, tank tops, personally, so I guess that's how that happened, but, I wanna diversify slightly, so I've already taken that into account for the blue magical girls I've sketched up. I haven't scanned them onto my PC yet, though, so sorry, no sneak peeks today. What got you into the Magical Girl mood 2 months after Magical Girl May? Lol. I'm always thinking of Magical Girls. You know, that's kind of comes with the territory of having a Magical Girl comic that I'm working on. But, I just found a bunch of artists that I really like, and they kind of have this, like, cute girl, magical girly aesthetic going on. And it made me go, I want to do that. I want to draw even cuter girls. Which is really rough as a person who really wants to just draw handsome fellows. Like, I like drawing cute girls too, don't get me wrong. But it's like, oh boy, I wish I could draw really handsome like guys, you know? I almost said fellows again, and I was like, use a different word. You're being repetitive. But I'm just not as good at drawing handsome masculine dudes. So, and that's due to lack of practice. And so, because I'm bad, I'm like, okay, I'll keep drawing the thing I'm good at then. This girl here looks like she's explaining why orange is not a magical girl color. Nice. Look at these shoes. I really went all out with these shoes. I'm pretty bad at shoe. You all should know that. Sorry, I was confused. I thought I heard a noise. It's just the wind, I guess. Guess it was just the wind. As the assassin outside my window is like, phew. But yeah, you should know I'm pretty bad at shoes. But for this one, I was just like, I don't know, what if I actually made interesting shoe? And that's the secret, Captain. You just have to try a little bit. Gotta put in an amount of effort. She's definitely the girl who acts like the leader but isn't. You're incredibly right. I've recently started playing Paper Mario, not the Thousand Year Door. I've played through most of that, already in life. And I say most because, I got to the final boss, but I was probably underleveled as a kid, and so I could not beat it. Yeah, on the Nintendo Online, they've got the original, you know, there's the N64, like, package that you can get, and of course I've got it. That's how I play, like, Banjo, you know? And at first I was like, let's play Donkey Kong! Donkey Kong 64! We own it. I have it. The actual physical cartridge, but I don't have an expansion pack, so I can't actually play it. And so I'm like, let's play the Donkey Kong. You know, I've never gotten to play this. I always wanted to. It's, you know, it's made by Rareware. And I gotta be honest, I kind of hated what little I played. And you know, I didn't give it the longest amount of time to really give it a shot. I like her big ass shoes. I do too. I think the secret is big shoe equal good. But yeah, Donkey Kong, first of all, the opening cutscene was too long, and I didn't like that there were no subtitles. It was like voice acted. And I wasn't into that. Because the audio was also really quiet. What do you want, Poopin? You're so early. It is in no way dinner time. I'm sorry, sweetheart. And then I didn't like how the camera was like way too close to DK. I was like, get away from the Kong. What are we doing? Why am I so close to him? Yeah, it was just really wordy and it wasn't gripping me. So I booted up. I was like, let's try Paper Mario instead. And I've been really enjoying it, even though I had to completely redo a dungeon. Minor spoilers for Paper Mario, I guess. But the second dungeon, like chapter 2, is in the desert level, classic. And I got through like most of the dungeon, and then I died to like a kind of like a mini boss. And the way how the game works is, okay, cool, game over. You go back to the last time you saved, which was when I entered the dungeon. So I had to redo the whole dungeon. But even with that, I'm still enjoying my time. Still, it's really cute, really charming. It definitely, having played Paper Mario: The Thousand Year Door first, you can really see how it's like, okay, so these are all like, this was kind of a blueprint for Thousand Year Door, wasn't it? Thousand Year Door, it took like similar like characters, like your party members, and just really expanded on them. And made, because like my party in Paper Mario N64 version, the original, like they're not really interesting characters. One girl line art done. Like they're like, that one's the Goomba, you know, that one's the Koopa. Versus like Goombella and Koops in Thousand Year Door, like they're like fleshed out characters. So yeah, it really does feel like a proof of concept versus its sequel. But I'm enjoying it because it's like charming and small feeling. I finally watched Madoka, and you absolutely loved it. Yippee! Isn't it really great, overhyping? Definitely, it lives up to all the hype it gets. I know it can be easy with things that are like, everyone's like, you go in and people are like, this is the greatest thing on planet Earth. You need to watch it because it's perfect in every way. You should watch it. It's so good. Everyone loves everyone loves this thing, and you should watch it because we all love it. And it can be easy to be like, you oversold it. You know? But Madoka, I don't know, it really lives up to all of its credentials. Pippin, I don't go bother your mom. I don't know what you want. You cannot speak English, and I cannot speak cat. But yeah, Paper Mario, been enjoying it. I really like the bomb character. You get a bomb who joins your party, like a bomb. Pretty early on. She's cute. I really like her color palette. I'll probably draw her. I'm pretty sure I also get a cute Boo character. I'll probably draw her too. Swears repeatedly in cat. Reminds me one time I was playing Okami, and there's a mini dungeon twice. Once for plot reasons and once for a collectible. My game crashed on the second visit, so I had to do the mini dungeon 4 times. Oh my gosh. That's the kind of situation where it's like, I'm gonna give up. Where I'd be like, no, I don't need that one. Hello, welcome, come in. And I'm drawing eyes. You know how it gets. A Twiins has to focus. I love eyelashes like that. Just like sticking out. Like really old school cartoon eyelashes. I don't know, they just have such like a flavor to them. This one definitely goes, little ol' me smiles after curb stomping a monster. Yeah. This is the one that would have an accent. She would either be from Osaka in the anime, or, like, she'd be southern in the, in, like, the western dubs. Every time an Osakan character is, like, localized to being British, it's like, what are you doing? No, that's not right. You're wrong. Oops. Just make her arm a whole noodle. Just a noodle. Noodle arm girl. Alright. Have a very cute style. Thank you. I try. Random question. What's a magical girl trope, that you love and one that you hate? Power of friendship doesn't count. It comes free with your magical girl. Yeah, I like power of friendship. I think people shit on it because they don't have any real criticism, but they just want like a stock excuse to dislike something. Because no one's complaining about the power of friendship being the reason, literally the reason why Goku goes Super Saiyan. Now are we? But, I guess a magical girl trope I like. I mean, I like all of them. It's, like, it kind of comes with the territory. Magical girl, as a genre, is less of, like, hard rules and more, like, vibes. I guess, you know, the thing I like the most about magical girl shows is it's almost cheating, but it is the power of friendship. I like how, like, happy they tend to be. Even deconstructions, like, you can't have a good deconstruction without it doing all of the good parts correctly to some degree. Like Magical Girl Raising Project. You know, yeah, it's a deconstruction and it's a battle royale more than anything than like fighting monsters. But you know, I like the friendships. I like that, even though, you know, her friends end up like dying and stuff. Yeah, and that's why it matters so much. That's why it hurts, because because those were her friends, and magical girls are supposed to help people, and so that's why a good deconstruction still works. Because you do all the things we like about magical girl shows. The ones that are just like sad, I'm like that's not a good deconstruction. A good deconstruction actually understands what we like about magical girls, other than just she has a skirt and pink hair. You know, you see that a lot in like a magical girl showing up in things that aren't magical girl shows. You know, where it's like, oh, we've got but like if a magical girl Peter Parker showed up in like a Spider-Verse, that's what it would be. You know, she would just be kind of like anime style and have pink hair, and that's what makes her a magical girl. And it's like, no. But senseless greed is all I know is a sentence that kind of goes pretty hard. A magical girl trope I don't like. I guess I don't like this sort of, it's a trope, but it's not really accurate. It kind of is, I don't know. I don't like the trope that all magical girls are, like, doomed Yuri. One, you don't have to like girls to be a magical girl, I don't think. I think listen, it tends to happen pretty regularly because the shows and the comics and the mangas tend to feature mostly magical girls, or mostly girls, like across the board, you know? It kind of comes with the genre. But this concept that, like, magical girls are always Yuri, I'm like, I don't know. I'm like, I think anyone can be a magical girl. I think boys can be magical girls. You can be Ace and be a magical girl. All that jazz. And so I think that's a trope that will, I guess, rub me the wrong way. That's like, oh, they're all doomed Yuri, and it's like, some of them are just doomed friends. Some of them are doomed with a boyfriend. Doomed hetero. Some of them are doomed yaoi. They are often doomed, though. Let's not get that twisted. Hang on, that leg is kind of crazy. That's a leg of one of the horse girls from Uma Musume, you know what I'm saying? There we go. It's warm today. Twins, it's funny you bring up Magical Girl Spider-Man when there is an official Magical Girl Venom, and she's super adorable and eats monsters. Yeah, I mean, I don't know, I can't judge it, I haven't seen anything from it, but I feel like I feel like it sounds like it's similar to the Goblin problem. Let me explain. This is gonna use some, not super fun words for a second, but so just be aware, but it will pass swiftly. Male goblins are ugly little gang rape monsters. Female goblins are horny girls that happen to look like little kids, but they're green. And I feel like that's what a lot of shit does. The bad words are over, by the way. I feel like that's what a lot of shit does. Where it'll be like, we have Venom, he's ugly, he's big, he's muscly, he's gross, and that's what makes him cool. And then we made him a magical girl, in air quotes, and it's a little girl, but she looks like she's like 13, and she's so cute, but she like eats big things and sticks her tongue out sometimes, so that makes her just as metal as Venom. And I can't say anything, like I can't say that's what the Venom show is like. Again, I've just right now heard of it. Maybe it really isn't a cool magical girl show. I don't know. But, I'm kind of sick of that. I'm kind of sick of that shit happening all the time, constantly. Where it's like, oh man, we got... Oh, like the fucking... There's like a Godzilla anime where a legally distinct Godzilla gets turned into a cute anime girl. And it's like... Why can't she be a cool anime girl? You know? But I'm sick of seeing the fetishization of lollies, you know? And I've mentioned this before. I think it's cringe. It's cringe and it's dumb, and I don't. It's the reason why I don't look at Ami Ami anymore. There are no cool figures of boys. It's all just little girls who look like children, or adults, but their titties are like, and then they're wearing like this, and then they got it's a woman, so she has to be wearing glasses. And that's what she looks like, and it's like I'm tired of seeing that. Why can't she destroy the cities like real Godzilla? Exactly! The bad words are over anyway. Shit, yeah. It's like how anime will have animal-esque species. Yes, where the dudes are tall, muscular furries and the girls are regular girls but with the animal ears and tail. That is my secret trick to sussing out if a gacha will be worth any of my time. Are the girls anthro, just a girl with cat ears, and then the boys are muscular furries? Not worth my time. That shit's not gonna last. I saw a commercial or like an ad. I guess it was just like a video I clicked on. But I saw a trailer for a gacha, and it started out so promising, and then every second that passed looked worse and worse. And what was embarrassing were the comments were like, "This is the greatest looking thing since sliced bread." Let me explain. I don't remember what it was called. And at first, it did look really cool. And it was like a monster catching kind of thing. I guess the hip kids would call it a Pokemon clone. The unhip kids would call it a Digimon clone. Another line art finished. But yeah, it was like a monster catching sort of gacha, and the environments looked pretty nifty. And the monsters, they looked all right. I feel like it's tough to do a monster catching thing that doesn't end up just looking like Pokemon, Digimon, or Dragon Quest. Those are kind of like the aesthetics that end up falling onto these sorts of projects. But they looked cool enough. I've definitely seen worse. It looked better than goddamn Pal World. And like the textures were cool. The monsters had some interesting designs. I didn't see any kind of character customization. But the characters looked nifty. At first I thought it had like an exploration kind of emphasis, which that sounds fun. Like being able to basically explore Infinity Nikki, but I've got like a cute little guy with me. That sounds neato. But then and it was like in alpha, it was a work in progress. All the sound effects were clearly lifted from Genshin Impact. And I was like, oh, that's a red flag. And then it was like, it was just what it was exploration, but in Genshin. Like, all slow and clunky, and not even like a newer Hoyo game. Genshin Impact exploration. And if you haven't played Genshin Impact, let me tell you, that's the least fun part of that game. Everyone moves at the speed of smell. It is slow and boring, and you kind of can't get anywhere quickly. And it's just pretty unfun. I was like, oh, this is just cobbling. This was, someone said, what if we had Genshin Impact, but we added Pokemon? But didn't release it for way too long. If this came out right after Genshin was still in the height of popularity, this hoop is completely off center. I need to, like, fix that. Hang on, let's use the power of magic to make it easy on myself. It was so hilarious seeing the comments being like, Pal World walked so this could run. Watch Nintendo, sued this one too for no good reason. And I'm like, so, okay, Pal World got sued because it literally marketed itself as Pokemon with guns. Like, they were asking for it, let's be honest. Secondly, Pal World was never Pokemon with guns. It's just fucking Arc. Arc? Raft? Arc. This is Arc recolored. It was arc with Pokemon instead of dragon, or dinosaurs, and it was never good. It was never interesting. And there are other monster collecting things. I don't get why the internet has this little fetish of having this, like, Pokemon sees anything that is remotely similar, and it's like, no, they don't. Goddamn Squeenix has Monster Hunter Joker. Or Monster Joker. There's Monster Hunter stories. There's plenty of things. Digimon has always existed. Plenty of things have a monster collection, like, concepts to it. But Pokemon doesn't pretend to own that. But yeah, when you steal their assets, like, there's a line, and Japan is pretty, like, lenient with shit like that. Again, legally distinct Godzilla, like, the way you make it legally distinct is you change the color of him, you know? That's it. That's all you gotta do. So yeah, it's just like, shut up. Your dumb gacha is going to fail because no one has heard of it, no one will play it, the gameplay is boring. I'm sorry. It's not because it's a Pokemon ripoff. It's because it's a Genshin ripoff. Arc Survival, that's what it is. Yeah. Marketable Characters Edition, yeah. Twiins, a woman using magic. Twiins magical girl confirmed. For real though. I actually am one. You don't even know. That kitten stuck on a tree, I saved it. Oh, it's so warm today. Oh yeah. Shut up. Twiins expert debater. I'm proud of you for not calling me a master debater. Pal World is absolutely Arc, but shittily parroting Pokemon designs. Exactly. It was never Pokemon with guns. I also like how all of the fucking 2-bit bog standard no talent streamers were like, I'm gonna play this for a week and oh my god, it's better than Pokemon because they have that design's better than Pokemon, and wow, no one plays it. No one plays Pal World anymore. No one streams Pal World. I'm glad you got your 2 cents. Oh my god. Fucking, was it earlier today? Not to be like a bitch, but I am gonna be a little bitch for a second. I clicked on a VTuber because I saw, like, other people who I follow, like, followed this person. And I was like, let's check them out, you know? Let's see what their vibe is. And I don't know what their vibe is. They had a cute little model. But I watched them for maybe 3 minutes. Because I click on them and they were live. And so I'm like, cool, they're playing some video game. Let's watch, you know? I watched them for 3 minutes. They didn't say a single word. It's not like it was like a dialogue heavy, like they were like watching an important cutscene or something. They just fucking didn't talk. They had like 5,000 followers. They had well over 100 people in chat. And I'm like, why? I'm like, how do these lazy people, and you know, maybe it was just a quiet moment. Maybe they muted their mic so they could eat. I don't know. But I'm like, how do these people who put no effort into stream get such a following? Is it just because they were like a sexy cat girl or something? Like, is that the secret? Do I just need to post ecchi of myself? Some vaguely NSFW pics and then become Omega popular? Is that all you need? Because goddamn, clearly trying, effort, doing anything to engage your audience, that's obviously optional, apparently. Like, Jesus. So yeah, bitch moment over. You know, I don't want to be a, you know, a mean girl shitting on others. But I was just flabbergasted. I was like, why aren't you saying anything? At all? I don't know, man. I don't know. It wasn't even like, oh, so if like they were playing like a Soulsborne or something, you know. If they were playing a game that was easy. They clearly, it's not like they had to lock in. I don't know. Shrugs emoji, I guess. If 3 minutes pass without Twiins talking, we do a wellness check. Got it. For real though. Unless even when I'm like locking in with art, so many, and I've talked about how a lot of artists stream and they don't even have a mic on, you know? They just stream in silence. They'll engage with chat sometimes by like typing in chat. But like even when I'm locking into art, I'll be like, I'm still here. Here I am. I'm focusing. Don't worry, I'll be funny in just a moment. I really appreciate, okay, the side tangent, as an adult, I've had to like call like, you know, if you call like the bank or something, and to like get something handled with like a card, you know? Some boring adult stuff is the only situation where I ever encounter this. But where they can't put you on hold, but they have to like do something, like look you up or do like type on their computer for a little bit. I appreciate so much the people who like, I'm still here. You know, they just letting you know, like, hey, I'm still here. Because sometimes if, like, you're in that situation and you're just on the phone and it's completely silent and it's like, are you still there? You know? Very, Portal, are you still there? So I appreciate the hell out of the workers who do that. And bonus, memory is, I remember one time I was in that situation with someone who insisted on, you know, telling me, I'm still here, I'm still here. They were consistent. They had like they were on time. But I didn't need them to keep me filled in because they were breathing so heavily. I could just hear, I'm still here. And I'm like, oh, that's great. Thank you for keeping me in the loop, you know? You're helping me, I can't be mad. I need water. I'm gonna overheat and die. I am still here too. We're gonna question, which era's aesthetic was best? 2010s, 2000s, 90s, etc. I'm quite taken with 70s aesthetics. Elements of it. Specifically, I quite like flared pants. I like the belt sleeves. There were a lot of like, I don't know, just an interesting use of denim. Yeah, I liked the 70s. Poisonally. What's the best? I don't know, that's, probably the 80s. Everyone likes the 80s, and the 80s had a cool collection of, like, it was a mix of, like, fashionable, yet still, like, functional, you know? Cool jackets, but also, like, breezy shirts. Girls could wear, like, girls wore a lot of dresses, so, yeah, probably the 80s is technically, like, quote-unquote, the best. 90s was also pretty hip. I feel like 90s doesn't get enough recognition. But check out 90s fashion for some cool shit to steal. Especially since in the 90s, let's another girl finished. Let's be honest. We got a lot more like POC elements at least in the West happening. Hip hop and rap were becoming popular. We had like the Fresh Prince of Bel-Air and other TV shows featuring like black characters and such. And so, wow, what a surprise. Suddenly, music became cooler, and we also started dressing better. So yeah, what a surprise. Okay, this girl, I want to add a little bit to her. I feel like she's just a little bit boring. So I'm gonna judge her up a bit. But luckily I'm very smart and good at my job, so it shouldn't be too hard. Great question. That was a fun, cool one. Friendly reminder, since we're kind of into stream now, Summer Tetto stream is tomorrow. We're gonna be going alphabetically, but the finalists will be saved for last, so be aware. If you're like, wait, my name starts with F, and Twiins didn't say, like, talk about mine. Did she miss it? the answer should be no. Instead, we're just holding on for the end. So stick around till the end. If you only care about the voting part, then, you know, you can probably give it like an hour or so. I have no time limit on the stream. I want to make sure we just have, you know, a fun, cool time. What's this? An emo yellow girl. Color theory be damned. Yeah. Def gonna miss it, but that's so okay. Yeah, I will do my best to upload the VOD like ASAP, for everybody. So, yeah, we still got VODs, so you can always check that out. Unfortunately, I don't know why, if I export straight from Twitch to YouTube, the VODs end up so quiet. If I download my VOD and then upload it to YouTube that way, then the audio is like normal and fine. I don't know why exporting it from Twitch makes the audio so quiet. So, you know, just crank your volume, so you can hear all the fun, cool stuff we have to say about your cool art. But yeah, voting will be at the end. So if all you care about is the vote, then you can dilly-dally, as it were. Yeah, I want to change the shape of this dress, I think. Just a little bit, then... Cool! Alright, great. I can't wait to see what we have to say about the designs. It's gonna be so fun. It is gonna be fun. And like I said at the beginning of stream, I started stream an hour and a half later than tomorrow's stream will start. So, like, when I started stream today, an hour and a half earlier, that's when we'll start talking about Tetos. So there you go. I know it's kind of clunky. I wanted to start stream at about basically the same time as the Teto stream will be at, but I was patting the cats, making sure Pippin was feeling okay since he was a bit of a goofy goober earlier. The busiest ghoul in all the land. Sorry, he's trying to bribe the judge. A $20 gift card your way. Gift cards to like specific locations are such a power move in terms of like gift giving. Because you can give like just a flat gift card to anywhere. You know, it's like here's effectively, first of all, gift cards are baffling in a world where you could just give somebody money. It's like, no, I want you to have this really specific set amount of money, and it's just never the amount that you will be spending. So you will end up like either just like spending more than you have on the gift card and have to spend some money, or like end up with like 3 cents left on a gift card, and 3 cents if you're lucky. It's usually more like, okay, I've got like $2. But yeah, you can give someone like, oh, just a gift card. This is, you know, $20. Here you go. But you can also be like, here's a gift card for like Marshalls. You can spend, here's free money, but only for a specific establishment. Thank you. So unless it's like a place you know someone likes, here's a GameStop gift card. Oh yeah, I play video games. There you go, easy. But man, it's just such a brave choice for like family members who don't really know you. And so it's like, oh man, we'll get Twiins like a gift card, I guess. Where does she like to shop? I don't know. Here's one for Dillard's. Okay. Thanks. Thanks, fam. Great work on the liner so far. Thank you. I'm pretty dang. It's easy when I've got a sketch. Dang great sketches to work off of. I want to add a little bit more to her. I'm gonna make her a little kind of weird to print, but I think it'll add to the image nicely. Just some dangly things. Make the dress a little bit more interesting. Or do I like that? I think I like it, but I would like it better on a different composition, so I'll hold on to the idea for a future girl. And she can just get her cute new dress design. Think of the poor animators, twins. I'll never think of the poor animators, because listen, often that poor quote-unquote animator is me. And I'll be like, great, I've designed my magical girls. And I have to draw this over and over, damn it. It's why you'll hear me so often comment on, like, how difficult a design must be to draw over and over. Or to animate, and it's because I've just got a lot of experience in doing that to myself. And so you get an eye for it, I guess. It means I'm not very good at making complex designs. I'll try. And, I don't know, I'm just not good at adding a whole bunch of superfluous details. Drawability, I suppose. Hang on, I'm focusing on some weird shapes. Okay. Okay, good. Okay, great! Yippee! Almost done. And then we can start coloring. Yay! Her hair already has enough dangly bits. Yeah, there's a lot going on. I've remembered it being less going on. Remember getting gift cards to Marshalls and TJ Maxx when I was like a young teenager, and I was like, what am I supposed to do with these? I saved up so many because I never used them. Eventually gave them to my mom. Yeah, it's a real double-edged sword because it's like, great, now we have to go to the mall, I guess. Hair puts Sephiroth to shame. Listen, if you have a character who's not standing, what a great excuse to give them mega long hair, you know? Because that's the secret. If you want really long hair, it either needs to be, like, kind of permanently billowing, or they have to, like, float. Or it has to drag on the ground. Yippee, now we can start coloring, yay! The fun part! Simplicity can be good, you know? I like to think people value my art for some reason. You know, it's cute, it's, you know, all that jazz, but, I don't know. I think it'd be cool to get, like, an analysis of my art at some point. I think about, like, Super Eye Patch Wolf talking about things he loves. There we go. And I'm like, man, I wish people would, or like my own videos, you know? I like talking about things I like and doing analysis, and selfishly, I sit there and I go, man, maybe one day someone will want to analyze my things. Why do you make stuff? So people can talk about me. Not quite yellow enough. There we go. It's actually kind of interesting. A little fun factoid about Grim Magic. So, each book has, like, a loose theme. And I wonder if anyone has noticed, or if I've mentioned this before, that book 2, the theme is gold. Have you noticed how many gold and yellow magical girl characters are showing up in book 2? Yeah, that's why. Gold shows up so often in Grim Brother Fairy Tales. And I was like, what if I do? What if I do just put all of them together? And so I did. All yellow magical girl stream. First color of the stream, blue. I knew I wanted them to be blue. I know I wanted these funny little gems to be like this shade of blue. And I was like, from there, I can find all the other colors I need. But listen, when you're right, you're right. It's actually, this one's kind of complex. You may have noticed I've got like the implication of a pattern here, and we've got this whole thing going on. So she's probably going to take me the longest to color. So that'll be interesting. Actually, I want then like a different color on the inside of her little capey. Not that color though. A nicer color. Yeah. I think this one is the shortest of the ensemble. Yeah, she definitely is giving small. Listen, if you have a character stand like this, they've got to be tiny. And no one tall has their hand on their hip and points and is like, "Now listen here. I understand that you're probably new around here, so I'll be nice this one time. But you're getting everything fucked up. You can't be running off like that. What are you, stupid?" And it's like, God, yeah, I guess I am. Sorry. I'm sorry, I didn't mean to ruin your whole life. Yeah, you better be. Twiins draws a pattern because she hates herself. Part 300. Also, this is gonna distract me. I need to get this little... there we go. Okay. Also, this is going to distract me? Wait, no, that's nothing. Okay. Who is this sassy lost child? Yeah, it'll be really fun. I haven't, like, put any kind of thought into it, because I don't want to, like, influence myself in any kind of a way. But I do think it'll be really fun to, like, make little groups out of the magical girls. Once we, finish all of our colors. So that'll be cool. Yeah, that line is not clean. I need to clean that up. Gotta hella clean that up. Alright, cool. We're starting with the most complex one, which is great. That'll give us, like, a good kind of time frame on how long everything else will go on for. Listen, I'm not, like, on a time crunch today or anything, but I don't want to spend all day drawing magical girls. I'd like to spend some time with my friend. I guess. There we go. Okay. Gotta find the pattern. That's yellow, so that means this is brown, and then... Okay, great. Okay, I found the pattern, don't worry. Overripe banana scolds you for eating it a day too late. She is kind of banana colored, damn it. I'm fine, I'm happy. Artist who made herself draw a pattern again. And now I gotta make sure the pattern is, like, the same on both sides, which is an uphill battle because I already feel like there's more on this side. Why do I hate myself so much? Okay, I've got this. I just complete silence for the rest of the stream. How did I not color in anything properly? This is what happens when you rely on the fill bucket. Great. I've been doing pixel art recently. I saw a video and it was like how I do pixel art for Art Fight, and I was like, so I don't give a fuck about Art Fight, but I was like, well, yeah, I think pixel art's cool, you know, and so I'm like, well, yeah, show me what I want to see what like program you use, and it's like a free asterisk program on on like an iPad or a tablet, you know. I forget what it's called. It's like PixQuest or something. And that asterisk on the free, it's free, but you only can save like 2 things at a time. But luckily I can just upload, like, it's like, cool, I drew a cute little picture. Let's upload that to my PC. Great, and now it's on my computer. So now I can delete that and just keep going for free, you know? But yeah, I've been having a fun, cool time learning how to pixel art. So yeah, pretty neato. I feel like my art style lends itself well to pixel art, because since I do draw so, like, I have such simple designs, it makes them pretty readable in small, because that's the thing with pixel art. Pixel art is small. The more pixels you add, this is all technically pixels, but we're at such a big, you know, size that it loses the pixelated look, you know? So working small is how something becomes pixel art. Hang on, sorry, I was trying to find where the pattern is. Okay, okay. Yeah, I'll do that, I guess. Okay, great. Sure. Alright! Yay! Okay, the hard part's over. Her cape looks like those patterned butter cookies. Wow, you're so right! Twiins is gonna be pixelated soon. I've actually drawn myself pixelated already. I'll let you see. Wow, it's me. Pixel me. Oh, whoa. Oh, wow. Oh, wowie, whoa. But my eyes are too high up. They should be, like, there. On my face, but, you know, whatever. Pretty. Wow, thank you. I'll probably upload like a pixel art dump at the end of the month or something. Hang on, let me select her dress. Good. And then grab a fancy brush. That one. Make it smaller. I don't like it. Okay, good. Just do it the old-fashioned way. What's this? Another pattern? Who am I? What did I do of real twins? There we go. Let's get the gingham going on her... the other side of her cape. Awesome. Alright, cool. We're at the point where I have to just, like, figure out, like, what everything else is going to be. I did the part I knew, and now I'm like, alright, random question, have you ever redrawn your old art? Oh yeah, absolutely. Well, I've definitely, like, redone, like... Is that what I want? No. I've done, like, redesigning old characters, for sure. But, I'm not one to, like, try to redo, a full composition right again. I'd rather reapproach, a character design. Personally. God damn. It's fucking windy out there. Those scrubbing sounds really sold the brush with butter before baking again for 30 minutes aesthetic. Yeah, I guess we'll lean in a little, into the banana. Or... No, I don't want black leggings on her. Honestly, I think she could just have bare legs. No, I don't. I lied. There we go. That's right. That's right. There we go. We found it. We found the character. Okay. Wowie wow. We did it. Suddenly Breadbird. I sure hope I don't have a long day, she says, while building the long day factory herself. Hang on, I want to get the color of these eyes right. Oh, it's really frustrating. So, this last week, I had a job interview. I actually had two. I feel like I really fumbled the second one. Like I could just tell that they weren't jiving with the answers I was giving. You know, it happens. But I felt like things were going really well with the first one. And it was a job that, like, sounded, like, cool and nice and had good benefits and wouldn't be where I'm currently working, which I hate, the Alien Factory. And I did one interview, and then they had me come in for a second interview, and I think it's just because, that I interviewed well the first time, but the, like, store manager or whatever didn't come in. Like, he was supposed to be there, and he wasn't. Until I was leaving. Like, I was like, okay, well, goodbye, thank you so much for having me, and like, manager man was coming in at that time. And so, I think they were just like, okay, cool, so yeah, the interview went well, but he wasn't there for your whole interview, so come back in, and this time he'll actually be there to fucking interview you. So that's annoying, because it meant, like, I had to walk all the way there, and it's hot, and then they didn't pick me. Like, they were like, we're not gonna go with you. And it's like, Because you don't have, like, experience with, like, this specific thing. And it's like, and you know I didn't have that experience. You looked at my resume. So why'd you waste my fucking time? Having me come in if you didn't even fucking what are we doing here? What is this? Twiins has mentioned the heat once or twice this stream. Yeah, listen, when it gets hot, Twiins will complain. These are the bluest eyes I've ever seen. They're pretty blue. It's like, it's like the sky. Look at that. Wow. Yeah, that's bullshit. Yeah, interviewing for jobs is the most annoying thing on planet Earth. Applying for jobs is the most annoying thing on planet Earth. Looking for a job is the most annoying thing on planet Earth, all just so then you could have a job. And what's really annoying is that it's like, just tell me who's hiring. Is someone hiring? Is anyone hiring? Like, tell me, where are you? You know? We're gonna do something really fun with her hair. We're gonna do a gradient? Oh my god, we do that? Oh my god, what happened? Cool, alright, great. No, I don't want it behind her though. I just want it in the cute little braided sections. So yeah, that was a huge bummer. Not because like I really wanted this job. I thought it sounded cool, it sounded good, it sounded like it had everything. Like I really hate my job right now. I hate it so much. And I was looking so forward to getting to quit, and now I don't get to. And man, it really bummed me out. I gotta be honest. And it's like, all you can do is be like, well, maybe this will be a good thing. You know, maybe I'll find an even better, cooler job with blackjack and hookers. And it's like, yeah. When? When's that gonna happen, though? When are the blackjack and hookers gonna show up? There we go. Oh, well, I guess. I gotta clean that up. Hang on. There's like not a single clean edge in any of this right here. I might make these bows a different color. It depends on if I choose to add another color to her. Which I probably ought to. It's awfully just yellow and orange right now. Holy shit, a gradient! Apply to 500 places, give responses from 4, trudge through 17 interviews, get rejected because you don't have experience with this one hyper-specific thing. And it's like, if you hired me, I would get that fucking experience, you know? Whatever. What even ever. Job people are stupid. Yeah, we'll go with that. I never have heterochromia characters. I think it's fun. Oh, I know. So actually, we're gonna make... Yes. Yes. What's up, Poopin'? it is. You're early. You're 30 minutes early. I bet if you go cry to your mom, she'll feed you, though. We're really cooking today. There might be a gas leak. Listen, I'm not huge on the color orange. I don't really like yellow much either. So you gotta zhuzh things up when you can, you know? She's fun, but we need another gradient. There needs to be a gradient on the ribbons too, for this to work. There we go. That's a magical girl. Fuck yeah, I fucking love gradients. The girl's food theme is carrot cake. She is giving carrot. And listen, you put orange and green next to each other, and it gives carrot. It's just the rule. I don't make them. I just follow them. God looked upon me and was like, twins. These are the rules. And I was like, understood, sir. Hang on. This shoe is not complete. Now it's complete. Okay. This one's gonna be really fun. But I need to focus for a second. So I can see where I am. Nice. And then... Oh my god. Look at how cute that looks. You like to imagine all these girls are food snobs in increasing different and annoying ways. Magical girls do love food. Listen. There's like a key element for some reason in Magical Girl that's like, and also we do tea parties. We do tea parties, we have cake, we eat delicious cakes. It's just, I just love doing that. Red. Orange. Green. Blue. Violet. Then everything's gonna like shift over one. So, or yeah, we'll shift over two. So 1, 2, violet. Blue, but that edge is not clean. Okay. Green. Uh-oh. There are more. I need another color. Uh-oh. I hadn't considered this. Okay, okay. That's alright, that's alright. Easy fix. Oh, actually, that can stay like that, and this one is going to become indigo. There we go. Okay, crisis averted. Actually, we should honestly... And then there we go. And then... Great. Wow, cute. Rainbow. Cool. Just like with the green girls, who do you think would be the hypothetical leader of these girls? I don't know. I feel like she's pretty fucking cool. I had the idea of it being like rainbowy and kind of like a pale yellowy goldy thing. And it gives her, she feels like so powerful, doesn't she? So yeah, I think probably this one. I think actually, yeah. Okay, good. That's the secret, that's the trick. You gotta still have plenty of the yellow for it to be like, but that's her color. You know, she is yellow though. And here's an easy way to make sure she still evokes yellow. You put it in her eyes! Yeah! The hair and the eyes, that's how you can find the designated color of a magical girl. It's a little too orangey. There we go. Cute, cute, cute. I think she's my favorite. Look at how cute that is. Goddamn. So fun, so rainbow. Just remember Roy G. Biv? Oh yeah, I always remember Roy G. Biv. The thing is, I often like to skip Indigo, because it's just blue again. So yeah, that's why, but then I just, my numbers were off. And also, I was skipping yellow because that's the gimmick, is that the rest of her is yellow. So, you can't have a yellow bow, because then it's, the vibe is wrong. Alright, let's get our final one in here. And... we're gonna do something fun with her hair. Something I don't do very often, even though I like the look of it. It's gonna be two-toned. Alright, that's a pretty bright shade of purple. Do we want to keep it that bright? I'm not sure. I think so. Maybe a little bit darker. Oh, black hair. Oh, it's such an exciting exclamation. Nice. Cool. And then let's get her yellow in here. It's pretty, like, yellow, and kind of yellow-green. It's on the edge of that yellow-green. Actually, maybe we could squidge a little bit more yellow. There we go. Oh boy, I didn't even think about what color to make anything else. Let's get a skin tone in here. I thought it was on the wrong layer for a second. It's kind of a lot of the same color. I think I want to play around. with the bow. Nice. Oh, right, and then also... Twiins is spoiling us today. I love when it's black hair with purple. Man, favorite two-tone combo. Little Miss Simplest shoes in the group. Here's my thing. If your character is like sad and floating, she doesn't walk. She doesn't need shoe. Alright, we gotta be careful. We're wandering. There's a lot of purple on her right now. So it means we're kind of wandering kind of close to her reading as a purple magical girl instead of a yellow magical girl. So we gotta make sure we keep her eyes yellow. And I think that means all of them have yellow eyes except for Blue-Eyed Girl. And we got the one with heterochromia. And honestly, there's a part of me that is thinking of changing that to being green eyes. Shit. Guys, I'm sorry. We're losing the heterochromia. The heterochromia can always come back. I'm sorry. I'm sorry for lying about spoiling you. Let's be honest. With one eye covered, she's definitely got heterochromia under there. You just can't see it. Ginger with green eyes is a legendary combo for a reason. Listen, it's just... it looks really good. I got a question for anyone with green eyes or with a friend with green eyes. I had a friend who had green eyes. Her favorite color was green because it was the color of her eyes. Is everyone like that with green eyes? Man, what a cool collection here. Wow. You can tell I don't like yellow because there's so much not yellow on the screen. Awesome. That means now we can add some shading. It's gonna be pretty normal looking shading. I tend to go with like a brownie, brown shading color pretty regularly. No, I have green eyes and my favorite color is pink. That's a pretty killer combo right there. My mom has pretty eyes and I'm pretty sure she never had green as a favorite color. Well, there you go. I guess it was just good old friend from middle school to high school. Actually, I don't think we knew each other in middle school. Maybe we did? I don't feel like we did, though. I haven't talked to her in a long time. Sorry, I'm locking in a little bit. There's there's a lot of detail on this one girl specifically. She's in like a unique pose. There's a lot of elements on her. I need to focus. Need to focus for her. A hot potato. It is also almost food time for the hungriest little boys. Our hungry little caterpillars. So in the not too distant future, anticipate a decent break. So everyone can also get up and go to the bathroom, feed their own cats, all that jazz. Did everyone? You all should watch my video. I uploaded a video, by the way. I talked about the skyboxes in Banjo-Kazooie, and I think it's really fun and cool. This happens every time. Every time Critter messages me, and she'll be like, "Twiins, the latest video uploaded is really good." I'll be like, "Thank you," and that's how I know a video is going to tank. she's like I described it as her being the ocean receding before a tsunami. It's just every time Critter's like, "This was so good, I need to make sure Twiins knows how good that video was. I know that no one is gonna watch it, but if they did, it'd be like, well, they would know it's a really great video, but they didn't watch it." So you should all watch it. It's Critter approved. Pretty sure I watched that, but I might have forgotten to comment. That's alright. That's okay. I appreciate any level of, like... Hey, you can even just put it on while you go pee, you know? It's like, I don't want my computer to fall asleep. I'll just put this on. It's long enough. Cool. Let's keep things simple. Let's keep things simple. I think we're doing simple shading for these, if memory serves correctly. It's something I'm trying to get better at. Not overloading my art with shading. Listen, value and depth is important. Especially if you're like me, I tend to like pretty limited color palettes, which means, like, values is how you get a lot of the dynamics with your art. But also, I feel like sometimes I just go too much. You know, that's what the line art is. Line art is the implication of shadows along the edge of things. You know, we're not surrounded by black outlines because we have depth to, you know, to so that and that's what the line art is doing. It's showing the edge of that depth. I don't know, and so I want to get better at not having shading all across an art all the time. And art, by the way, very good at talk. I talk good. I am a talkerer. The whole thing, I was like, what is a skybox? And then I looked it up while watching it, and then I was like, oh, I understand. Yeah, I didn't, it felt like something that didn't need to be explained. I'm sorry. I was like, a skybox, you know? It's the sky in a video game. But now I know that if I do that video for Banjo-Tooie, then I'll take a second to be like, a skybox is just the sky in a video game, and then people won't get lost. I do think it sounds fun, but also that video did not do well. That video is doing, it doesn't even have 1,000 views. So a little tough to be like, yeah, I'm gonna do that again. You know, gonna put in all that effort to do all that again just for another 800 views. You know, but I did enjoy myself, so I would like to. It's just I got other things I need to prioritize. Things that'll actually get, like, you know, views and money. Not a lot of money. I think I shared it on my Discord that most of my videos make about $4. So, you know, not stellar. It's why I have to go to my stupid job that I fucking hate so much. Because even with, I put in so much effort with YouTube and with Twitch and with my Patreon, and it doesn't matter. Because I can't pay anywhere near my bills, let alone groceries. And so it's like, all right, well then, I'll just make videos that I like more. if this ain't a job, then don't treat it like one. So, but I do have some stuff I want to do. Yeah, that's an awfully dark back there. Let's keep the shoes a little bit more illuminated. There we go. Noise. It is a box in a sky. Exactly. I blame the algorithm. Yeah, I don't know. Got my subscribers keep going up, but my numbers don't. like I get more subscribers. Like I upload a video, get new subscribers, and then I upload a video, but then like my videos still only get like 1,000 views, and I'm like, why are you here? What do you want? What do you? It's why I find myself asking so often, what do you guys? What do you like about my stuff? Because I can't figure it out. Because I upload a video and it'll get maybe 1,000 views, but then my subscribers keep going up, and I'm like, what am I doing? What do you want? Lord, it's hot. Sorry, I'm gonna. No, I'm not sorry. If I gotta be hot, you all need to know about it. I need to make sure I don't pass out. I don't know, just like random shit. Yeah, that's all I have to offer. I'm not the most consistent of YouTubers. It's like, yeah, I mostly talk about Pokemon and Project Sekai, which has shockingly little overlap, despite a lot of people being in both of those sorts of communities. Like, a lot of people who like Pokemon like Vocaloids, and vice versa. I think Project Voltage is a like proof of that. And then I'm like, great, here I am. And then people are like, who? Great, here I am. Yeah, whatever. Yeah. I don't know. I like to think that, yeah, one girl done. I like to think that there's like a special charm to how shit my content is. Not to like put myself down. That's not me fishing for compliments. But like, it's inconsistent and I'm clearly just like one person. Like, I don't have an editor. There are no fancy edits on my videos. It's me. And it's just me. And I like to think that it's like, man, look at this girl. It's just her. It's such a quaint, small-time feel to her content, That's what I like to convince myself that, at least. It's like old school YouTube, where it wasn't a bunch of fucking companies and productions making shit, but it was just people talking into cameras and doing what they enjoy. Instead of blaming the algorithm, we'll just blame the commodification of YouTube. How's that sound? It rolls off the tongue just as easily. Okay, it is time. We ought to feed the cute little boys. Let me get kind of the shape of her hair shading in here. Cool. And then the other side. Also cool. Okay, great. So let's save, and then I will step away so I can get more water, go to the bathroom, feed the cats, all that jazz. So you can feel free to do all that jazz for yourself, and we'll be right back. Yippee! Wahoo! I'll be right back. I'll be right back. Hang on, what button am I clicking? Where am I? There it is. Okay, I'll be right back. welcome back. Hello, I'm back. Welcome. Thank you for reading my name. Yeah, it was a bit of a dance party. Yeah, that's the spooky music that plays when I have to walk away. I fed the cats. I've obtained more water, so I won't dehydrate. So yippee! Welcome. So anyways, I got Clip Studio Paint yesterday, and it seems good. Honestly, it's not as confusing as I thought it was, but whatever, I guess. Yeah, I use Clip Studio Paint. You all probably know that. But, huge recommendation. A big thing is, some things I had to be like, how do I do this? But once you figure it out, it's intuitive, everything works the way you expected to. A huge recommendation. Personally. I do love a character with thick, short eyebrows like this. They're fun to draw, they're fun to look at. Good eyebrows. I love the art. Thank you! We're doing, yeah, all yellow magical girls today. So we got this one, very banana, cookie coated. And then we got this one, a little carrot-y, but that's alright. Then we got her, very cute, magical emo girl. And then this one, fun rainbow. Wow. Can you tell I don't really like the color yellow too much? Considering how much of other colors appear on my yellow magical girls. I did my best. It'll be really fun once like I said, once I get all the colors. So we've got green done, and then this is yellow. Next will be blue. And then, Pippin, I don't think you need to eat your brother's food as well. Hang on. Let me stop a boy from eating too much. Yellow is hard. There's not a lot of good yellow colors that are magical girly, you know? I think you've had enough. Go on. I think you've had enough. Sorry, I had to make sure one cat wasn't eating all the food. Pippin's greed is sickening. But, yeah, like, so, especially because, you know, magical girls, you know, bright, poppy, nice, happy colors, you know, but unfortunately with yellow, like, a lot of yellow is, like, that. You know, that's technically a yellow. Even dull yellows. Thank you for reading my name. You know, like, it's hard to incorporate these duller colors, and there's just not, like, you wander into yellow-green so easily. And that's, like, we just read it more as green than yellow. And then you wander into orange really easily. So, yeah, there's only so many ways you can do yellow, I feel like. I think pairing it with white and black is... Oh, fuck, what's my color? Hang on. There we go. Yeah, I feel like pairing it with white and black is a good choice if you don't want to wander too far across the rest of the color wheel. Luckily, because yellow kind of is so limited, it makes it pretty easy to know how to play with other colors. It can become a decent accent, and that's the thing I've learned. I'm kind of in a yellow phase right now, in art, actually. Which is something you will see more of once I get to work on As the Sky Falls again. You've probably already picked up on that, if you were paying attention to, like, the intro to chapter, images. But yeah, I'm in a bit of a yellow phase, despite me being a quote-unquote the color yellow hater. So I can't hate it that much, huh? Though I can feel myself entering like a green phase. I'm thinking about green a lot, I'm looking at green, I'm engaging with green. That's just the way of the artist, I guess. You'd be like, this is my favorite color, but I just want to draw red characters, you know? Pippin's belly is only full when he steals his brother's share. He will ignore food in his own bowl to go eat food out of Vincent's bowl. And it's like, why? Just let... And then Vincent, because Vincent's a little princess. Vincent my beloved, he just wants to eat little bites. He just has a little bit, you know, has a couple bites, and he's like, okay, I'm done. And he walks away, and then Pippin the glutton, oh, nom, 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 more for me, you know? No, I don't want that chanting there. And so it's just like, why do you let him do that? Why do you let him eat all your food? Because then later, Vincent will be like, Mom, can you give me more? My bowl is empty. And it's like, yeah, because you didn't eat it. you little goobus. The trials and tribulations of being a cat mom, I guess. Oh, I didn't color something in. I'll handle that, don't worry. Alright. I know you were all very worried. Imagine watching Bob Ross and you're like, oh no, is he gonna get this right? Like, yeah, he'll be okay. The Princess and the Gluttonous Beast. This was the verge of Twiins Inc.'s green phase, following her short-lived yellow phase. She would eventually stop drawing magical girls, but that was after the Atomic Wars of 2031. Wow. When quoted on why she stopped drawing magical girls, she simply answered, like hot boy. Which, honestly, fair. We can touch her up a little bit. We'll do that after I finish shading, though, so I don't have to recollect my shading color again. I guess, actually, there's smart ways I can go about that, so... Okay, hang on. Let me... There should be a line there, okay, and then... That needs to get colored in. And then... That needs to get colored in. Alright, great! Get my, ugly shading color back, and back to it. I love that you add into the lore. I wanted to make sure there was, like, a happy reason for me to not draw magical girls. You know? Like, that thing where it's like, I've got an artist that I really love, but they just don't draw anymore, or something like that. It's like, man, I don't want that to be me. And so it's like, if I'm not drawing magical girls, what am I doing? I'm just drawing hot boys. Listen, when I'm doing a good job at being a streamer, it's when I'm playing the improv game of it all. Ain't no one wants to watch a streamer that can't yes and good, including me. I've had some clunker streams where I just like had no way of engaging. You find me a streamer who doesn't have a clunker stream every now and then, and I'll show you the face of a liar. These shoes are cute. They're like kind of like too thick, but I like that. They're giving Sonic. I gotta learn how to draw Sonic characters. Every time I like see the IDW comics, I'm like, man, look at how cute that is. Look at how cool they look. Nice. Second girl. No, yeah, okay. Then Twiins drew Hot Boys, then gave up after 2032 when she went back to Magical Girls because in her own words, well, why not? Oh, also I'm glad that me learning to draw Hot Boys in 2030 unknowingly participated in the Atomic Wars. Twiins stopped drawing altogether after a life or death duel in the rain. And then Stereotype Gamer says most people stop drawing after they die, but that's the secret. I won that life or death duel. I was like, we just won a duel and had other things to do for a little bit. I say that like it was the past when we're talking about the future. Yeah, what are you gonna do today? Or like, what are you doing next Tuesday? Oh yeah, I went to the store. What do you mean went to? Why'd you say it like that? What? Is anyone else bored with the internet lately? Can't believe Twiins had that duel with Allison. It was so sad. But yeah, is anyone else like, I don't know, I feel like I go on, and it's been like this forever. I feel like I've even bitched at you guys about this. Get on Twitter. Nothing new. If there's something new, it's annoying. Go to Reddit. Nothing new. If there is something new, it's annoying. Look at YouTube. Nothing to watch. Open up your gallery on your phone. Look at your own pictures of your own cats that you've seen before. Go back to Twitter. There's nothing new. And if there is new, it's annoying. Repeat ad nauseum. Like, I feel like, I'm like, what did I used to do? I used to be online all the time. And it was, like, engaging and having fun, but then I'm like, was I online all the time, or did it just feel like it? Because I could only get online when I came home. I was able to get on the computer. I didn't have the internet in my pocket, and so I didn't have a constant access to seeing if there were updates to the world at large or the small world that I like to engage with. Like, I don't know, man. It makes me feel like a curmudgeon. To be like, life was better before I had the internet in my pocket. Because that's not true. I can look up information so easily online. I have direct access to, like, all of, like, everyone who I know, no matter how far away they live, you know? But also, the internet's boring now. So, I don't know what to do about that. I have the most fun if I check Pixiv. Just looking at art. I just like looking at pretty pictures, I guess. What a surprise! The internet this month has been filling me with existential dread. Oh, well, yeah, I kind of, I don't avoid the news, because I have to be, to some degree, responsible, but I definitely do my best to, not linger on the news circuit, just because, yeah, that will bring you down. Yeah, that sign needs to go the other way. There we go. Cool. Man, her skin is really dark. It makes my crunchy eyes are struggling to see. Gotta make sure I shade everything right. I'm also the Giga Brain who I'll be like, this is nearly black. Let's add shadows, as if anyone will be ever be able to see that. I just can't help it, I guess. Because like, well, what if someone can't? What if my eyes are simply too crunchy? What if my computer screen just can't handle the black coloring of these pants? I gotta add shading, and then no one can see it, and it's like, ah. I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. I just bonked my Stanley against my microphone trying to put it back down. I'm sorry for clanking my water against all of your collective ears. I would never hurt you like that on purpose again. I don't even know if it was loud, I just know that it probably wasn't cool to listen to. Ooh. Yeah. Ow, Twin, stop hitting us. I didn't mean to hit them, Your Honor. They were just in the way of my water cup. Twins only causes accidental pain. It's like the anti-Markiplier. I'm not a masochist. I just want to see if my body can take it. And I believe him. I don't think he's a masochist. I don't, at least not sexually. I think there's like, it's like a, I'm gonna describe it. I think Mark is a platonic masochist, where he doesn't get sexual pleasure from pain. He just enjoys seeing that he can handle pain. He's not getting enjoyment from the pain, but just knowing he can handle it. I think it's complex. But anyway, it's like a reverse Markiplier where I'm like, I'm a sadist, but just because I'm clumsy. Like, I keep just accidentally hurting others. This design is so cool. I think the rainbow one is my favorite of this group, but honestly, they're all pretty dang cute. Yes, that's what we'll tell the cops. I didn't mean to kill him. I just slipped. Uh-huh. He was stabbed 13 times. I'm very clumsy. She's so dang cute. This is so fun. This is such a fun design. Alright. I locked in, colored in the bows. Tried to think about something fun to mention. Had nothing to say. I recently, okay, so you all know about Star Kid, you know about the guy who didn't like musicals? You should. I've got an old-ass review for that. That was back when my profile picture was still Oscar. That's how old that review is. Pretty good stuff. But yeah, the guy who didn't like musicals. They released, like, a redone version. They ran the show again, and they released that, just like a couple days ago. What luck, because I wasn't keeping track of that. But I definitely wanted to watch the new version. Yippee! Final girl. Lock it in. No. Oh wait, I do! I saw the video, it was funny. Got it away. Well, adios. Make smart choices. Don't work too hard. But, yeah, really, the new version, it was fun enough. I'm making a video on the differences, so that'll be cool. That won't be the next thing I upload. assuming everything goes well, the next video on the docket is actually going to be the proper announcement of my affiliate status with JP Fans. So that's fun. That'll be exciting. If I have to like tweak that too much, it should probably honestly still be the next thing I upload. But I'm also at the editing phase of finally ranking the Galar gym leaders. It's only taken way too long. So, yippee. Fun, exciting stuff for the world of people who follow Twiins Inc. specifically for Pokemon. Pokemon and musicals. And I make this promise, a little spoiler, but I do make this promise at the end of the video. I want to rank the Paldea gym leaders before Winds and Waves comes out. Which isn't a hard thing to do. I just have to actually do it. Pokemon and musicals, and Pokemon musicals. What's JP Fans? It's like Buyee, if you've ever interacted with Buyee. It's a proxy service, so if you want to buy something from Japan, you kind of need to go through a proxy service to make things easier for yourself, because a lot of, like, Japanese websites, you need to, like, put in what prefecture you live in, and, like, a Japanese phone number, and we don't have that. We don't live in prefectures. We live, like, in America or Canada, and we do not have Japanese phone numbers, because we have American or Canadian phone numbers. And so you need a proxy service pretty often in order to get stuff from Japan, and JP Fans is a proxy service that is specifically, whoops, wrong layer there. That's specifically, like, partnered with Mercari, which is a website you've probably heard before. It's like Japanese eBay, and Amazon, effectively. So, yeah. Pretty nifty, cool stuff. And it's basically a lot of, like, secondhand stuff. So, of course, you need to be careful, you know, just like how buying secondhand, from, like, eBay or whatever, you know? People love trying to sell fakes, you know? So you gotta be careful. And that's regardless of wherever you do your shopping. But it also means you can get some cool stuff at, like, a crazy good discount. So, really fun, really nifty. If you have gotten any VTuber merch, you've probably gone through a similar, or K-pop merch, you've probably gone through a similar kind of process. So there you go. Great question. She's a partner with Japanese eBay. I am. Everyone who only follows Twiins for projects like I and Banjo-Kazooie leaves instantly. Start following Twiins, but still kind of enjoyed Ruby. Yeah, it's true. Stereotype Gamer, that's one of the oldest names I still see. Sometimes I see, like, comments or, like, stuff from, like, names who I used to see pretty regularly, like, either in chat or on YouTube comments, because, you know, when you're small like me, you get to recognize more people, don't you? And sometimes I see names from people who, it's like, oh man, they haven't showed up in chat in so long, I hope they're doing okay. You know, because, like, I'll be, like, perusing through, like, old videos or whatever. So yeah, just know that I do remember you guys, even if you stop interacting with me. You've made an impact on my life. Congratulations. Cool. Hang on, I've done something goofy. You all couldn't see it, but I could. I'm buying Alaska right now, actually. Congratulate the state or the drag queen. I don't comment on things very often, but I will sometimes. I see you. You're here in chat pretty regularly, so don't worry. I see you. I see you. I know you. And then I see someone like what's crazy to me is I've got like I'm gonna describe them as Patreon lurkers. People who are on my Patreon have been a member of my Patreon for a long time, but then like they kind of just like don't leave comments or anything like that. And so I'm like, I hope you're okay, you know, because I sometimes I get in my head and I'm like, did they die? Yeah, and then I'm just like taking their money because they couldn't cancel the subscription or whatever. I don't know. Yeah, I'm a worrier, and you and you all should probably know that by now. But and then they'll like leave a comment on a video, and I'll be like, oh good, you're okay, yay. Nice. Sorry, I had to focus for a second. I'm shading black. You know how it gets. Okay, cool. I can look behind the fourth wall. Oh, speaking of Ruby, did anyone else see that Ruby has Volume 10 got greenlit? And like that's it. There was a part of me, if I cared more, I probably would have actually done this. But also, it's a little bit of a bad faith thing, but it would be so funny. So they announced it with like this really cringy video of the Ruby girls and Carrie like acting out a little skit, and it's like whatever. But first of all, I'm like, so what do you mean? Okay, so you've just now been greenlit, but so for the past what 3 years of going, we're working on volume 10, we're working so hard in the writer's room with all the writers that aren't good at their jobs, and so it's like, so what were you doing then? You're only greenlit now? So when's the show? Like, you don't have anything else to announce? Your announcement is, the show's not dead. That's it? And I was gonna make a video editing, like, the difference, between volume 1 and 10, and which would have been just cutting from the red trailer being amazing and badass to, like, and then suddenly cut to, like, this shitty announcement being like, and here I am, acting, and it's really bad, you know? And then I was like, it's not a proper trailer, I can't do that, but I don't know. I texted Critter, I was like, thoughts? You know, because I know she still cares. I'm like, what are you thinking? And she, basically exactly what she tweeted of like, okay, I guess we'll wait for real news now. I just... whatever, I guess. Seeing people be like, they should reboot Ruby. I'm like, you're the stupidest person. And if you believe that, I'm sorry, I still love you. But also, do you really want to retread this story again? Like, just let it die. Let it end. This has been, even without this hiatus, 10 years of a story. You want to then spend another 10 years on this story? No, you don't. Let yourself... don't. No, you don't. This purple is a lot more saturated on my computer screen than on my tablet screen. And now I'm wondering which one is the real color. Well, I guess we'll just send it. How do you guys think she looks? Do you think she looks good? Do you think the purple looks good? I'm gonna trust you. So give your honest answer. I know One Piece has been going for like 30, I think, so I guess those people are real. I guess. That's the difference, though. It's been One Piece, but just going for like 30 years. Ruby started, and then also they went back in time for the manga, and then they went back in time again for another manga, and then they went back, like, they just keep redoing volume 1 for, like, Ruby Chibi, and then the game. Like, we haven't been exploring Ruby for, like, 30 years, like how One Piece has developed for 30 years. It's been one shitty continuous story for 10 years, and also, they keep redoing episode 1. Again, and again, and again, and again. And it's like, no. No, I don't want to do it again. Yes, exactly. Reboot Ruby when we've already told the beacon plot like 4 times. Can't remember how I did the shine with the green girls. I think it was pretty similar to this, honestly. Kind of just standard Twiins ink hair shine. And oh. Yeah. Great. Okay. I think I like purple. Alright, good. Honestly, apparently, I think it's getting a British dub or something. I don't know. As a Ruby fan, I'm like, cool, okay, I'm moving on. That's weird. If that's true, that's so weird, I'm like, surely you made that up. But I'm like, I don't know. With Ruby, you really don't ever know. A British dub would be great, because that means you don't have to listen to the Rooster Teeth cast's, crappy performances. This is me being really mean. Listen, there were times where I even, like, was like, wow, that was really good. But, I mean, obviously my opinion has soured as time has progressed. So, take it all with a grain of salt. It is funny that, like, I got a comment today. Oh. Being like, on my Adam video, saying how funny it is that people still bring up my old Adam video and are mad about it. And I'm like, it is funny because I don't even remember what I said in that video. Like, my inane, unimportant, objectively not important opinion lives rent-free in their heads. And I don't even remember what I said that bothered them so much. And it's like, sorry, I don't know, I'm sorry. Sorry I hurt your feelings. I don't know what to tell you. Let go of my video, because you're the only reason why it still gets views. Oh, that's true. One Piece has had long breaks, but it has not been retreading through that. What might not be true anymore, right? Like, so, I mean, the live-action One Piece and now new anime coming, I don't know about that. I can kind of understand, but that's also across 30 years, 4 versions: the manga, the anime, and then a new live-action thing, and then a new version of the anime because, yeah, it's old shit, you know? I don't know. Maybe redoing the, initial handful of, seasons so that they actually follow the plot a little closer. All, Fullmetal Alchemist Brotherhood versus original, you know? Like, that was 4. 4 versions of this story. Ruby's got the cartoon, the Ice Queendom anime, 3 different mangas, Ruby Chibi, 1 shitty video game, 2 shitty, there were, okay, and then there were, like, actually 7 shitty video games. Like, for a thing that is a third the length of One Piece, you know? So, I don't know, I hope all the people who still like Ruby out there are excited and have fun. Parentheses, Critter. I hope Critter is excited and has fun. I wish Critter would get into something that is good, actually. I feel bad that, like, her whole channel is watching shitty cartoons. Like, first you're stuck watching Ruby, and now you've also gotta watch Has-Been Hotel? Like, I wish she would get a hyperfixation that was, like, written good. She deserves that. Does Allison still care about Ruby? Oh, fuck no. Allison didn't care about Ruby even back when we were still, like... I was reviewing volume... 7? The one where they, like, fight Cordovan or whatever. That one. And I would have to, like, drag Allison over and be like, you have to watch Ruby so I can talk to you about it. Allison wanted to bounce out at, like, volume 4. Hello, Messiah, welcome. Oh yeah, the Blaze Blue Guilty Gear. Arrow fell, that was another one. So many crappy video games. At least Arrow fell was, like, not volume 1 again. Look, we got these 2 yellow ones, and then we got these 2 yellow ones. Wow. Cool stuff. We're almost done, so you've showed up at, like, a stellar time. Just gotta figure out what the fuck I'm doing with a background here, and then we're rocking and rolling. I can release you all back out into the public, and you can go back to being good, helpful citizens. That's what you guys do with your free time, yeah? You're good, helpful citizens? This is gonna be impossible to see. Yeah, I'm not gonna waste my time doing that. Putting white on white. Volume 6 is where I officially gave up. I think you all know when I officially gave up. It's still, I think it is my most popular video. I still get comments on it. I unfortunately really peaked at Ironwood. Sorry, I'm focusing. Also, I just got deja vu, which is weird. Okay, good. I remember that too from the deja vu. Hides all the files labeled written homework, hidden in several layers of folders. Twiins misses her morally conflicted 5 o'clock shadow husbando before he degenerated into a madman as a result of growing a full beard. That is one of the most eloquent things I've read ever in my life. We're 2 hours and 19 minutes in. I'm making note of that so I can screenshot that sentence. Because what a 10 out of 10 sentence. Nice. Let's make sure I save. I save pretty regularly, but... Twiins had a premonition. I get deja I get deja vu pretty regularly, actually. Not like constantly, but it's often enough that it's like not a new thing in my life, you know? It doesn't seem to mean anything. Like, it's not like, oh man, I got deja vu. That means something, you know? I'm not Raven from That's So Raven, unfortunately. I guess I just get to see into the future a little bit. See into the future but can't change anything. Ain't that sad? Ain't that something? Her eyes are so sad. She's so about to cry. Look at her. Here, let me... I think I didn't, but let me open up my green girls again. I'd like some level of consistency. Okay, yeah. Okay, cool. Just looking at the eyes. Where am I? Oh, okay. I was on the wrong layer. It could mean nothing or possibly everything. Yeah, I guess. Doesn't everything work that way, though? Something's only important if you choose to make it. How's that sound? That's like inspirational and shit. Cool. Nice. Awesome. Let's add a little bit of light to their faces. You'll make them not all look like they're little ghost girls. Then we can make a cool background. Hang on, I realized I hate this one's face. No, but I do want to alter her eye just because it was reading weirdly. With the color allocation. There we go. There we go. Much better. Oh, much better, yeah. Alright, alright. Can you delete the lines just to be funny? There you go. Fun stuff, huh? Yes! Got it! Clean that up. Oh, they're cute! Alright, great! That was a little scary. What's seeing them without the line work? Pretty fun though, yeah? What if you get rid of the color? Wow. Such dimension. Alright, anyway. And then, sorry, I gotta figure out how to make a decent background here. I'm thinking. Wow. I didn't think it'd make it brighter like that. That's weird. That's crazy. Why did that happen? Why did that happen, and why is it interacting so weirdly with the third? Oh! I know what I've done! Fascinating. Alright, let's get rid of that layer. I don't like that layer. That's a bad layer. Them on my paper sketch, like my paper texture behind them. Pretty cute. Okay, good. And then... hang on, we're thinking. They're being green about it. No, that's definitely not... Huh. Huh. Interesting. I just don't understand. That's pretty cute though. Okay, great. What's on this layer? Is there anything here? No. The large watercolor brush of despair. I think that's pretty alright. Shrugs emoji. But yeah, look at them. Wow, so cute. Cute goyles. Cootie pies. Do I think that's alright? There we go. There we go. That's a color I can jive with. Hooray! Thank you. I will post this to Twitter and to Blue Sky. And then in the not too distant future, there will be stickers of these girls available. Yippee! And I'll see you guys tomorrow. And we can all talk about Summer Teto. Yay! It'll be super fun. I hope you guys enjoy and look forward to that. But yeah, that's gonna be it today. Oh, is anyone streaming? Do we want to raid? Let's open up Twitch, see if anyone else is live. No, nobody is live. So we are not doing a raid because I don't want to interact with strangers. Okay, goodbye. Remember, put on your face and wash your coat. Exactly. Cross your eyes, dot your T's, eat your vegetables, drink your water. And I'll see you next time. Adios. Goodbye. Goodbye, goodbye, goodbye.